We've seen the fluctuation go up and down throughout this entire pandemic.
Days are getting colder, and the change in temperature brings along concerns for the homeless population. That's tonight's 2 News big story at 5:30. Yeah, so COVID-19 isn't helping to ease those concerns either. Health guidelines demand social distancing, and that means a reduced number of beds for those who are looking for shelter. I'm Ryan Canada.
And I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for keeping it here with us at 5:30. A freeze warning goes into effect tomorrow morning for much of northwestern Nevada. Tonight we do have team coverage of the colder temperatures ahead.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Mike Alger joins us in the Weather Center with a look at what we can expect for the weekend.
But let's start with Valentina Bonaparte live near the temporary shelter on East 4th Street. Valentina, officials say a more permanent shelter would come in handy as the days get colder.
Yeah, and the hope is to have the Governor's Ballpark shelter ready this winter. The shelter you see behind me now has a heating system, but they're only open at night. And because of COVID-19, they do have to enforce social distancing.
We have a certain amount of beds, and with the COVID spacing, we have to adhere to that, because the last thing we want is the homeless population to become a super spreader event.
And the shelter here at East 4th Street works for now, but still is not ideal since it's a tent and it only has 207 beds. Our region is investing $16 million in CARES Act money to help with homelessness issues, with $12 million directed at the Governor's Ballpark. And that would provide more beds and more space as well. The city of Reno tells me they have not reached capacity yet, and there are 750 beds total available for those looking for shelter in our region.
We can only do so much. You only have so much money. We're trying to help as much as we can.
And he also says that the HOPE team has helped 172 people find resources so far. Covering the story, Valentina Bonaparte, 2 News.